Race fans, I'm Owen McCall coming to you from the New Smyrna Speedway in New Smyrna Beach, Florida for the final race of the 2018 season. It's a 75-lap feature for the Sportsman division. This race is the cool-down race following the amazing 200-lap Governor's Cup. Jeff Choquette went to Victory Lane. That was his third win in the event. Right now, the Sportsman division is set to roll off for 75 laps. This is one of the largest fields that we've seen in the American Auto Sportsman division all season. This division is one of the most exciting divisions at the New Smyrna Speedway, and this is probably the best sportsman division in the state of Florida. Right now, the best sportsman drivers in the state. Some of these guys race at I-75, so they're pulling double duty, pulling a long weekend. Race at I-75, got the cars ready all night, came up here to New Smyrna. Right now we have some cloud coverage, but no rain is expected. We got a nice breeze. And in all honesty, this is perfect weather compared to the summer months with all the rain outs and rain delays. So I don't mind this one bit. But 75 laps, and we will keep going. Right now, as we're getting doubled up here, I'm going to read to you the starting lineup. We have 26 sportsmen on the track right now. On the pole position of the 9, that is Brooke Storr. To the outside, the 71, it's Earl Beckner. Row 2, it's the 51 of Chris Harvey and the 58 of Steve Barnes. Row 3, it's Cheyenne Mathers in the 22 and George Gorham in the 03. Row 4, it's Jason Vail in the 407 and Patrick Thomas in the 111. Row 5, it's Robbie Yoakam in the 44 and Sean Bass in the 28. Row 6, it's Danny Frye in the 12 and Matthew Gray in the 44. Row 7, it's Jesse Henley in the 3 and Joe Winchell in the 92. Row 8, it's Donovan Ponder in the 71X and Chad Rutherford in the 66. Row 9, it's Tim Sozio in the 16 and Adam Briggs in the 14. Row 10, it's going to be the 07 of Scott Garrity and the 21 of Scott Reeves. Row 11 is going to be the 55 of Richard Elkins and the 63 of George Alexander. Row 12, it's Kenner Brown the 3rd in the 37 and Rich Payne in the 06. Row 13 is Roger Blevins in the 1 and Jeff Wright in the 50. And rounding out this field in the 21 and the 21X, it's George and Mike Dom in those 221 cars out in the back. So 28 sportsman cars, my bad, not 26, 28 sportsmen. Right now we're going to get the one to go signal. Brooke Storr are going to lead him to the green in that number 9. Yeah, the Doms are in the back of those 221 cars. The day that the two of them do not appear in the race at this track, the race is going to feel incomplete without them. But right now, it's the one to go signal Daytona Dodge Pace truck pulling off of the track into the pits. Brooke Storr going to lead him to the green in the 9. We're looking for the green. Green flag is out. We're racing. Down into turn 1, this field thunders. Going through 1 and 2, it's neck and neck for the lead. Storr on the bottom. We're going to go 3 wide at New Smyrna. 3 wide, very briefly. That's not going to last the whole lot, but Earl Beckner's on the outside, clearing Storr in the 9 and the 71. Coming down the line to the front straightaway, Earl Beckner's going to lead in the 71. Battle for the 3rd spot, Steve Barnes on the outside in the 58, Jason Vail on the bottom in the 407. Jason Vail typically runs very well here in that 407. And Gorham gets loose in the 03. Gorham got loose in the 03. He almost lost it, but he saved it. Another driver to watch for is that 28 is Sean Bass. He's running in about mid-pack right now in that 28 car. He's been out here a couple of times before, but both times have ended in bad luck. Let's see if he can turn that luck around and win today's 75-lapper. But up front in the early stages, it's Earl Beckner as Jason Vail battles Brooke Storr for 2nd. Vail on the bottom of the 407. Storr up top of the 9. Here they come down the front straightaway. Vail trying to get 2nd. Vail has 2nd at the line. Right now, Beckner's coming up to slow traffic. He's coming up to that 21 car, one of the Doms. as the 21X car pulls off. Oh, here we go. Jason Vail on the back of Beckner. Vail trying to do the bump and run. It's not going to work. We have a car in the pit road. That's the 71X of Donovan Ponder, but Jason Vail comes out of 4, taking the lead. Jason Vail has the lead by a nose at the line. Right now, they're going to go back to 1 and 2. Jason Vail trying to clear Beckner to the lead, but Beckner still staying up high. Side by side, they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway, and Jason Vail has cleared Earl Beckner for the lead. Look at this back here and towards the front from third on back as they get around the 06 of Rich Payne. Back to some racing action. That you have Storr, Barnes, Gorham. You have Bass, Yoakam, and Thomas. All in there. Group of cars here. Once you get past the runaway and the 2 leaders, there's a battle for the 6th spot going on between the 44 of Robbie Yoakam and the 9 of Brooke Storr. Looks like Yoakam's won that battle. Thomas in the 111 wants to make a run to the front. Former NASCAR Division 2 and NASCAR Division 3 national champion wants to make a run to the front and get a win in the last feature event of the year here at the new Smyrna Speedway for the Sportsman. That front group trying to make their way around the lap car of Kenner Brown. That's Barnes, Gorham, and Bass in third, fourth, and fifth, with Robbie Yoakam in sixth. Here on that 03 and the 28. Looks like we have a battle for the fourth spot brewing between Sean Bass and George Gorham. Patrick Thomas has something peeling off the side as the black flag comes out. There is a black flag out on the racetrack. I cannot see the number board, but there is somebody out there getting black flag. Black flag is right now. They've caught up. They've caught up to Earl Beckner. That front group there, they're catching up to second place Earl Beckner, Steve Barnes in the 58. That whole group. Up front, it's still the 407 of Jason Vail. Here comes Barnes trying to go to the bottom. Steve Barnes wants to try and get second away from Earl Beckner and go back to 1 and 2. The whole conga line going on out there. Now here on this little group. As Jason Evans up the slower traffic. Here we go, battle for second. No, for second. Barnes on the bottom, Beckner on top. There they go through 1 and 2. Steve Barnes sticking on the bottom. Beckner seems to have the comparative advantage up top. We're a third of the way in. Beckner still has it. He still has second. And we're going to go 3 wide at New Smyrna. Contact. Contact between the 58 and the 71 as Sean Bass gets third. We go 3 wide at New Smyrna. That could have been a lot more disastrous, but now Sean Bass is in the second spot. Barnes looks like he might drop out of the top 5 entirely because of that contact with Earl Beckner. Barnes has now dropped to 6th as Sean Bass tries to make a run to the front. Sean Bass was out here twice earlier this year. We got both races on camera here on the Checker Flag Racing Films YouTube channel. And both times the race ended just short for Sean Bass. Mechanical problems both times. And this afternoon, Bass is really looking to change his luck as we have a pretty decent cloud coverage this afternoon here in New Smyrna. Look at this here towards the back. Coming to the line, here comes race leader Jason Vail. 30 of 75 laps are in the books. Lots of good racing going on here about mid-pack. Right now, Sean Bass has no slow cars between him and Jason Vail. As a bunch of cars come barreling down the front straightaway. With each passing lap, Bass is trying to close the gap on Jason Vail. now, Jason. And we have a car slow. A car up and two, slowing and stopping. That's Earl Beckner in the 71. Caution is out with 36 of 75 laps in the books. Problems in 2 for Beckner. As they run right now, the top 5, it's Jason Vail, Sean Bass, George Gorham, Robbie Yoakam, and Steve Barnes has snaked his way back into the top 5 in that 58 car. It appears Beckner had a tire go down in that 71 car. That tire going down was a result of the contact between him and Steve Barnes earlier in the race. So right now, with all the slower cars and all the lead lap cars, the officials are going to get everything sorted out where everyone's supposed to be, and we'll be back racing in no time. Yeah, there's Beckner in the pits in that 71 car to look at that tire. You can see the tire go. You can see the tire that's gone down on that 71 car. And he's looking for his crew. There we go. He's found him. Doubled up. Caution flags. Not the one to go signal, but everyone's being told to double up. During the Governor's Cup race, when there wasn't as much cloud coverage and it was a very sunny day, the outside line seemed to give the drivers an advantage. We're going to see if that's true in the Sportsman division because Jason Vail has chosen the outside lane for this restart. Now, unlike the Governor's Cup, no laps under caution will count. Right now they're getting everybody lined up. The one to go signal now comes out. No, it's not the one to go signal. He was telling everyone to stay doubled up. .36 of 75 laps complete. Once again, unlike the Governor's Cup, only green flag laps will count. No caution laps will count. So right now, the one to go signal is coming out. The lights are out on the Daytona Dodge Pace truck. Once again, Jason Vail has chosen the outside lane. We're going to see if the outside lane being the advantage line of the Governor's Cup stays true here for the Sportsman. All right, Daytona Dodge Pace truck is going to dive off the track into pit road. Vail leading him to the green. Green flag is out. We're back running. So far, the outside lane does seem to have a great advantage. Vail gets a great restart going from 1 and 2. Sean Bass is there in second. Here comes Robbie Yoakam up high to challenge Gorham for third. Here comes Cheyenne Mathers in the 22. Where the heck did she come from? She was in the back most of the early stage, and now here she is in the pit spot. She's in fourth now at the end of this lap. As the halfway signal comes out, Cheyenne Mathers, she's mixing things up a bit in that 22 car. She's going to try and challenge George Gorham in the 03 for the third spot. Mathers to the inside. Up top is Gorham. Off the 2 they go down the backstretch. Up front is still Jason Vail. Sean Bass trying to close the gap. Mathers gets third away from Gorham. quietly, the 37 of Kenner Brown has dropped out of the race. Very quietly. Right now, Sean Bass trying to see if he can turn some faster lap times and close the gap between him and Jason Vail. Gathers in third. Oh, there's smoke coming out of the back of the 07. There's smoke coming out of the back of the 07. He has some damage to the rear of that car. It could possibly be a tire rub. As Jason Vail puts another lap on the 06 to Rick Payne. So now with Jason Vail crossing the stripe, we're 2/3 of the way in. We have another 25 laps to go. The distance between him and Bass in second place appears to have remained about the same. So we'll see if in this last third of the race here, Sean Bass or Cheyenne Mathers has anything for that 407, who's basically been dominating this race since the green flag dropped. Go. I think Bass is starting to close in a little bit. That slow car, the 63 of George Alexander, tripped Jason Vail up a bit. Now he's going to trip Sean Bass up a bit. So that's the thing with you. If you're in second place trying to catch Jason Vail is going to be using these lap cars to his advantage. He can use them as a pit between him and Sean Bass. trying to close in here on Jason Vail. That gap's getting a little bit smaller. It appears Bass to get a good run in the corners, but Vail seems to be a bit better on the straights. Jason Vail gets a bit loose off of 4 as they were getting around that some slow traffic as the 51 of Chris Harvey dives in. Sean Bass right now trying to do everything in his power as these laps wind down here at the New Smyrna Speedway. This race is very bittersweet because it's the final race of the year. And the track champions were already named a couple of weeks ago. This race is just a money race, not a points race, but everyone wants to end the year with a bang. They'll all be back in January. A lot of these guys will be back in January with a red eye. 10 laps to go at the stripe. Vail's still out front. Sean Bass just trying to find something, anything, to just close in on Jason Vail and have a chance to get a victory here at the New Smyrna Speedway. All right, 69 laps in the books. Next time by. Oh, hey, we have a car around. Car around in 2, George Alexander. And the caution is out. The 63 of George Alexander goes around in turn 2. The second caution has come out. Sean Bass now has his chance to get a win over Jason Vail. And as the caution comes out, 6 laps remaining and the caution is out for a spin in 2. You know, I don't know if they're still affiliated, but I remember a couple of years back, Jeff Bodine used to be doing some stuff with the 63 team of Alexander. Saw him out here a couple of years back, and again, I don't know if Bodine and Alexander are still affiliated, but it's something really cool that I thought I'd share. So as they run in the top 5 is Jason Vail, Sean Bass, Cheyenne Matthews, George Gorham, and Robbie Yoakam, followed by Steve Barnes and Patrick Thomas. Right now they're trying to get all the lead lap cars, sorted out. But after a long green flag run, it's going to be kind of hard to get everything sorted out with all the cars that Vail was lapping during that lengthy green flag run. All right, they're getting ordered to double up. Jason Vail is going to take the outside. A recurring theme throughout the afternoon so far has been that outside lane being the quickest. As George Alexander makes his way to pit road in the 63. Right now, we're going to get the 1 to go signal. Next time by, the green flag's out. We'll be out 6 laps to go. We'll see if Jason Vail can hold on for the winner, if Sean Bass can make something happen and end the new Smyrna Speedway season by officially being the last winner of the year at New Smyrna Speedway. Right now, the Daytona Dodge Pigs truck is pulling off of the track. Jason Vail chose the outside lane. He's going to be leading them to the green. Green flag is out. We're back underway. Jason Vail not going to pull away like he did that last time as they go through 1 and 2. Sean Bass gets the lead. There's a car around. Jason Vail is around. On the restart, Jason Vail goes around, and the caution is out. On the restart,
He's waiting for Jason to come by. I'm sure he's going to give him a handshake. Or a middle finger. Now Jason's going to find a spot. Turn that sucker around. Try to see if he can get this spot back or not. And now it's all 22 to the rear. Probably 22 to the road. Now he's staying out there. He's saying everything.
The 22 of Cheyenne Mathers is being sent to pit road. 22 of Mathers being sent to pit road for her role in the incident that sent Jason Vail around. You know, she was having a great run, but Jason Vail still the race leader. When they come by, when that pace truck comes by, he's going to get picked up as the race leader. Since the restart happened before a lap was completed, we're now going to do a complete restart, and Vail is now up front. Now with Cheyenne Mathers being sent to the pits, the top 5 is Jason Vail, Sean Bass, George Gorham, Robbie Yoakam, and Steve Barnes. Once again, Vail is going to choose the outside lane. All right, we're going to try this again. 1 lap to go. Once again, Jason Vail is still the race leader. Daytona Dodge pace truck pulling off the pits. 6 laps to go. We're going to try it again. Green flag is out. We're back underway. Jason Vail gets a much better restart, and Sean Bass doesn't get going. Steve Barnes also doesn't get going. Lots of drivers didn't get going on the restart, and here comes Sean Bass trying to battle Robbie Yoakam for second as Jason Vail gets away. And Steve Barnes in the 58, something went completely wrong with him. He's all the way in the back, not even keeping the pace. 5 laps to go. Jason Vail still out front. Now here comes Patrick Thomas in the 111, pulling up in the 4th spot. He's been mid-pack all race long. Something with the 28 of Bass didn't go according to plan. I don't know if he spun the tires or if he missed the shift or what, but the 28 didn't get going as good as he did on that last version before the last version of the restart when Vail got spun. As your pole sitter is now in the pits. Coming down to the line, 72 laps in the books, now 73 at the stripe. Flag is out. 1 more lap to go for Jason Vail. If Jason Vail can make it around one last time to the checkered flag, then he will be the last feature race winner of 2018. And it looks like Jason Vail is going to do just that. Checkered flag in the air for the 407 as he wins the last race of 2018 in the new Smyrna Speedway. That was a great run for that 407. He got out front and he never looked back. Sean Bass tried to challenge him. Vail went, even after Vail spun around, he turned out to be a great challenger. With 75 laps, the Sportsman division have officially put away the 2018 season. All y'all out there have been amazing. The people who've been watching the videos on this channel, the people who've been coming to the races in person. You're the best. You're amazing. Let's make 2019 an even better season. And coming down the front straightaway into the Hampton Inn Victory Lane, it's your American Auto Sportsman feature winner, the 407 of Jason Vail.